Morning, folks. I'm back. I just had 3 dawns off. I was exhausted and bit of back pain on top, and I just couldn't carry on. So I've had a rest, and my body was awake at 10 to 5 this morning, ready. And so I'm out. It's just about 20 past 5. As you can see, still and sunny. This is the calm before the storm. We know already the weather forecast is stormy, proper storms ahead of us. So looking down over my left shoulder here, you can see that the rains of the last few days brought the water level up. I'm thinking we're probably going to have a summer not so dissimilar to either 2013 or 14, when all it did was rain. And this is never good for any breeding species, least of all, of course, anything around the water. So anyway, going to go and see what's what on Lee Farm, see how the terns are faring. This Sunday, regardless of anything, we're going to have the second tern raft out. So whatever happens, there is going to be somewhere for them to jump onto very, very shortly. Let's go and see what's in the hide. So I already knew this anyway, but the fact of the matter is that all of the islands, except the highest one off the tip of the North Spit there, which you can probably not quite see anyway, they're all underwater. And that means that the terns and handful of blackheaded gulls that were on the old Shingle Island, as I now refer to it, have been displaced, pushing everything onto the only raft that's out. Encouragingly, I've just seen a pair of terns right in the middle of the raft mating, and several others sitting around the outside, and looks like they're just basically saying we're joining you on the island to the blackheaded gulls, like it or not. It is mostly blackheaded gulls because they're obviously established on there. As you can see, there's 3 or 4 or 5 pairs, some in the air, some on the raft. We'll see. Look back at the San Martin wall. Lots of activity. Lots of lingering at the wall, so they've clearly got young. Could even be quite developed by now. Let's face it, they get in more or less immediately. They arrive in March. So we've got all of March. Well, not all of March. We've got half of March, all of April. We're 3 weeks into May. Yeah, their young probably aren't very large, but they're no doubt hungry mouths to feed after what was quite a cool night. And water's lapping the bottom of the wall. Better part of 2 feet beneath the lowest row. So fingers crossed that this continuous stormy wet weather we've been having for a week or so ends. Is it better than day after day of cold and clear? Yeah, I suppose. It'd be nice to have still had the islands, so not quite so much water, because there may have been some possibilities of some wader passage still. These are adult faces you can occasionally see poking out of the nest holes. The young will come soon, probably about 3 or 4 weeks. Three big white birds flying over. Sadly not spoonbill, but mute swans.